This is One-on-One. Dr. Maureen Murphy is president of Brookdale Community College. It's very good to have you with us, Doctor.
Thank you.
You have an initiative that is fascinating. We've interviewed many of your colleagues at the community county colleges, but you have an initiative in connection with Neptune High School that it seems to be unprecedented. Describe it.
Well, thank you. We do have a very exciting initiative that we're starting with Neptune Township School District.
Is it called something?
It's called the Poseidon Early College High School, and it's part of the Early College High School movement, which has been around for about 10 years and is really starting to take hold. And this is the first full-blown early college high school in New Jersey.
How early?
The students will start with us in the 9th grade. Students are identified, accepted into this program. They're high school students, and they will be pulled away from the rest of the high school community, their pull-out program, and they will be taking college-level courses on our campus at the same time they're taking their high school courses. And by the time they graduate from high school, they will have an associate degree.
Wait a minute. Are you saying freshmen, sophomores?
Yes.
A freshman in Neptune High School will have the opportunity to be taking college courses at your institution.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
How are these students selected?
All right, the high school has developed a grid for selecting these students. One of the most important pieces is that these students have to be first-generation college students.
First generation?
Yes, we're targeting people who are the first person ever in their family to go to college.
Why?
Because those students really have a difficult time making the transition if there's nobody in their family to help them through it and to tell them what college is all about. I'll give you an example.
Sure.
We've been to college. We know that 15 credits is a full-time load.
Yes.
You say 15 hours to a family who has no concept, and they don't understand why the kid can't work 30 hours a week. So it's...
Put that in context.
That's right. It helps these folks be more successful. It gives them support, and by the time they're seniors in high school and they already have an associate degree, their opportunities for baccalaureate completion just soar.
How does it change their lives?
I think we know that educational attainment is the most significant economic change agent in any family. And what we envision will happen is the lives of these kids and their families and their communities are going to be forever changed. These children will have opportunities that they don't even understand now. And I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's going to, we're catching those people who get lost, the ones who fall between the cracks. Well, the students are often, because they don't have those parents who are pushing them into all those programs that are going to line them up for all the advantages of college, they don't see them.
Right.
And so this is a way that they get mentored early on, brought into the college environment. They will be their college classes will be with other college students, regular age college students. And so they'll learn the culture of going to college.
But doctor, isn't that daunting, overwhelming, scary?
Well,
for some of these students?
Well, that's where the student support piece is so important.
Student support? Mm-hmm. What does that mean?
That means that there will be a strong counseling, advising, and support presence from both Neptune Township School District and Brookdale Community College to help guide these students. Initially, though...
So, for example, a 15-year-old student from
mm-hmm.
Neptune High School has no concept as to what a college experience is like. He or she comes onto the Brookdale campus, overwhelmed, right? How do you help them?
Well, first of all, they're selected into the program. There is an orientation component, not just for the students, but for their families. So everybody understands what the expectations are. The 9th grade kids will only be taking 2 college-level courses in that year. And most of the other courses that they'll be taking will be pretty rigorous pre-AP high school courses.
AP, Advanced Placement?
Mm-hmm. Pre-AP. So they're the ones getting, so it's getting them ready for the college level. It'll be pretty academically rigorous. Because they're in a cohort group, they rise to that expectation. They really do. By the time they're juniors, most of their courses will be college level courses. They'll be much more comfortable. They'll be integrated with the entire population. And the first 3 years, they're going to be in our Neptune location, which is located right across from the high school.
Right. So they're not traveling.
They're not traveling. They're going to be right across the
Got
street
it.
from where everybody else that was in 8th grade with them is going. And the senior year, they will be on our campus in Lincroft, our largest one.
Where are the safeguards? When you know a student's starting to have trouble, where's the safety net?
I think that that's a very good question, and it's a question we ask for all of our students. We do have a pretty sophisticated monitoring system where, if a student has an attendance problem, starts to slip, we try to do interventions to bring them back where they are. We're going to have 2 school systems watching these particular students. So both the college and the high school will have to work very closely together to make sure that we don't have that slip.
You know what's interesting? You're from Texas?
I am.
Did you do something like this there?
I did.
And you brought this here?
I did.
When you first said, hey, I have this idea for us to do here in New Jersey because I had some success in Texas, was the first reaction, oh, great, we'll try it, or was it, are you kidding me?
Well,
this is Jersey.
Actually, it
Because
went...
change, you ever read Who Moved My Cheese?
I have.
So you know my point.
Okay. Actually, it didn't play out quite that way. I had the opportunity to meet the Neptune Township superintendent.
School superintendent.
Yes, his name is David Moy, and he's quite an amazing individual.
Did he get it right away?
He did, and we talked about different kinds of partnerships and initiatives, and we already have some with Neptune that are very, very productive. And about a month and a half later, he walked into my office and he said, that early college thing, let's do it.
You're kidding.
So we said, okay.
You had a partner.
We did. He ponied up. His vision was
Wow.
powerful. We brought together the teams of academic and student affairs folks from the school district and from us. They mapped the curriculum. They figured it all out. And we're going to be enrolling our first class in September.
Who Said Change is Not Possible? By the way, the reference I made to Who Moved My Cheese, written by Dr. Spencer Johnson, a wonderful book. The reason I like it is because the print is really thick.
Oh, there you go.
Right? And a great story, right?
It is a good
About
story.
how change is so difficult. And those who fight it and think the status quo is an option, they're wrong, right?
Especially now.
Especially now. Dr. Maureen Murphy is the president of Brookdale Community College, and she knows that change is the only constant. Thank you very much. We appreciate it, Doctor.
Thank you.
Stay with us one-on-one. We'll be right back right after this. That is
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been provided by Barnabas Health, Kessler Foundation, Investors Bank, Johnson & Johnson, AmeriHealth Caritas, parent company of Perform Care, the Healthcare Foundation of New Jersey, and by New Jersey Natural Gas, transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area. One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been produced in partnership with St. Joseph's Healthcare System.